So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. And it's Royce. Royce with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Backward it goes. Brazil are looking to break at pace.
Albertini really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe, shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out to the right, Eto'o cuts it out. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. And claimed it back swiftly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong. Bellingham. Oh, super ball! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been cleared. Law! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. That's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. And it's Pirlo. Mbappe! Mbappe! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Backward it goes. Eto'o. Albertini providing an outlet on that flank. Just too much on that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Law. Lovely ball. Can he finish? They've scored! Right back in the game!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. It's a good spell of possession, this. Law. He's cut it out, and he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Royce. No way through, and Royce! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Royce actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah. Now it's Beckham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Mbappe. Albertini. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Jong. Thuram. Interesting ball. Dig through. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Royce. Law. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Eto'o. He could be in here. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Brazil have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Beckham.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Eto'o. Nice physical challenge. And it's Beckham. De Jong, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. De Jong. And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Eto'o, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Albertini. Beckham. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Beckham. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
He's got tall! Thuram can get it clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Vietnam are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Bale. Law. There's the shot! I've fallen kindly here. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. It's Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Dennis Law. Number 5, Bale. Coming on the field, number 20, Didier Drogba.
Luis Suarez
Number 10,
engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham is sharing after that one. And he welcomes it in. Thuram gets it away.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Bellingham. It's a good run down the right. And here's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Royce. No way through. Roberto Baggio. Vietnam can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vieira deals with that comfortably. De Jong. And here's Suarez. That's an excellent interception. De Jong into the last 5 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, not quite. Bergomi gets good distance on it. Now it's Messi. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Beckham.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
1 minute added time.
De Jong gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Such scenes here, a sea of got a shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish, he put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 11, Kylian
I doubt
Mbappe.
very much that this was in the script. Played with finesse, chips it through. Real chance, real chance! So what can they make of this? Beckham takes control of it and he's on the move. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Albertini. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Thuram has given away a free kick. Pirlo plays a delicate ball, tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Floated through. It's out for a goal kick. Thuram. And it's Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Good ball over the top. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Always onto this. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Royce. And that could set him on his way. And it's Messi. Nedved cuts out the pass. Beckham. De Jong. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That's an excellent interception. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eto'o. Pirlo. He's in a great position. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Back into the middle. Nedved. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Araujo with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Jong.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's intervened well there. Messi.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's got away. Pirlo. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, he's found some space here. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Royce. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please turn your attention
On the face
to
of
the
it,
screen
it
for
looks a fair
information
reflection of
provided
what
by
we've
the
all
local
seen,
police.
Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Brazil come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's found a way, hits one! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Now the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yeah. And Araujo. De Jong. He's played him through. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
Brazil making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Short changes him with that pass. Royce.
The attendance
Quarter
for
of
this
an hour
match
into the
was
second half.
71,649.
He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, and this is Lewis. Decent hit! Yes! And surely that settles it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Fiddles it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bergomi. Bellingham. Oh, what has happened? Great hit! And that is high. Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Royce. Now that's well seen too. That looks a cracking ball. Chance! Beckham, the regular corner taker. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to clear it. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And Dijk gets good distance on it. Brazil have it back and can go again. Now it's Beckham. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
And Messi! He scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.